in, and then I take it to go from there and induct this guy into the Hall of Fame.
Okay, so when I first met Mark, it was in a gym in downtown Seattle in the Washington Mutual building, about the 4th floor. And I walked in there, and there was a lot of chrome, and weren't there some ferns and stuff too? Anyway, I had been in another gym, and I had ended up there because of the situation, and I had a handful of lifters there, and I met Mark, and he was a sensei in Kung Fu, I believe. Been doing that for probably as long or longer than you've been doing this. And I watched him a little bit in the classes in between when I was coaching my people, and I was like, well, this guy has got an intensity that I haven't seen very often. I've seen him, but not that often around. I thought, I'd like to get him into powerlifting meet. But just because of the intensity. I mean, I don't know that you'd ever really done much squatting or deadlifting or anything, but long story short, we started doing meets, and there were a couple people in there that were like, oh, he's got a bad hip. He really shouldn't be doing this. I don't think you'll ever get him over a 400-pound deadlift. And I'm like, 400? We've been doing that for sets of 5. 400? No, 500. Anyway, when I told a few people that you worked out with or knew you, they were like, no. Anyway, we got him to a 500-pound deadlift and then beyond, and we went to the WABDA World Championship, I believe in 2000, somewhere around there, and he pulled it out and he won. He won his division, he came home world champion. I don't have all of the exact details of all the meets you've done and all that. I think Bull can get into that a little bit, but I know that over the last 15 years or so, you've never left the sport. You had a hip surgery you recovered from. What I hear and I've seen, again, I'm going to let Bull fill you in on this, but I've seen the community work you do in the community, Mark, and it's up. You know, you don't have any peers with that. You spend all your spare time helping people, whether they're strong or they're rehabbing or whatever, and you're worthy of this award. I think Bull might be able to give you a little more details on what you've been doing in the last few years, but I knew back in the day that you were going to do something with this, so even though that was 20 years ago. So this is well deserved.
Thank you. Besides being a trainer at our gym, Mark dedicated a lot of his life and time to training seniors. And you that don't know how really strenuous that senior training is, if you've never taken a senior fitness class, you really have no idea. I taught senior fitness for about 6 years, and I just volunteered just to kind of get something easy to do, but those seniors worked me out, man, no doubt. I was so busy into the fitness industry, I didn't want to leave the senior center because I wanted to make sure I had someone that would step in and very loyal and dedicated to him that could make me feel really good about it. So we thought about Mark. We recommend Mark for the position, and that was about 10 years ago. And Mark now been a senior fitness instructor, got national awards every year. I mean, they love this man to death. That's a bad word to say that, but they do. I went to an award ceremony that Mark put on, and he's done a great job with that in the community. And Mark is one of those guys that just, he talk his talk, he walk his walk, and he do what he says he's going to do, and he's doing it. Got a man of very high integrity, got a lot of respect for Mark. We came to really know each other a lot in the years he's actually worked for us. And so, but our father, he had a hip replacement. I think Todd mentioned that. Now, Mark got a hip replacement about, how many years ago, Mark?
This is 2008.
About 2008. About 3 or 4 months after, 5 months after the hip replacement, Mark was at my meet squatting. Can you believe that? And I'm in the meet there, I was so afraid that meet, and I said, look, I have to spot Mark. I just afraid something's going to happen, but that's just the design, hard work, and dedication this man got. So without further delay, into the AAU Hall of Fame, feats of strength, goes to no one else but the great Mark Bryant. With Mark, please come up. And I know you got a speech.
Thanks so much.
Mark is the first one that inducted to the AAU Feats of Strength Hall of Fame. That's right. Okay, Mark. Man, don't be long-winded on this.
B-R-Y-A-N-T, correct.
Right, you got the right name, right?
Okay, let me just say this here. I'm going to stand by Todd and Bull. Todd was right about the things he said about the gym that we met in, but actually I was going to college at the time in the 90s down in Renton, doing a health and fitness technologist course. And when I graduated from that school, I came back, and I'm kind of a science guy. I like the science of anatomy and all of that stuff, physiology. Todd was training some people in deadlift, and I heard him speaking some of those terms. And that's when I turned around to you and I asked him a question, because I said, I haven't heard anyone speak terms like that in just regular, in gym, just, you know, like that. And that really impressed me. I love that part. So I said, I want to hire Todd as my trainer. Yeah, remember that? I want to hire Todd as my trainer. And I'm going to tell you
He's the only
something.
guy that understood what I was talking
That's right, really. And so, of
I
course,
had to tone it down. So.
yeah, so, well, no, I wouldn't let him, because I would ask him a ton of questions. So, you know, like, I like this word. This is not a big word, but I like to tease him with it. He likes to get on, say this to me so he can get a laugh out of me. Sometimes, you know, people have their propensity. And you're like, yeah, see? And I just love to tell that.
20 years.
You tell me, remember that,
I remember
right?
it.
But nonetheless, Todd's a great coach, extremely great coach, and just brought me a long way. What I'm so proud about today is from the beginning, he's here right now to see me receive such an award. And then, of course, going on the Bulls gym, training there. Bull has a different way of training people, but Bull is very sharp about what he does. He won't say much where he look. He knows exactly what he's looking for. And if you really show some dedication and drive, then he'll really step in and say, hey. Well, if not, it's okay, it's good. But the man is good. He's got to be good. He's so many times world champion, national champion, that it is what it is. So between both these guys, I'm blessed to be with them, blessed to spend years with them, and also blessed that they have an opportunity to see me and know me and just see what I can do. So I appreciate it. And again, with the hip replacement or any sort of limitation you may have, don't let that stop you. Honestly, don't let it stop you. Don't get crazy and hurt yourself, but don't let it stop you. It's never the end. You know, be smart about it, and I think you'll go a long way. I know you will. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Love you.
Between Todd and I'm taller, but short here used to be 6'1". Not no more.
5'9".
Yeah, 5'10".
Can I get away from you guys now?